You feel like I did the right thing by calling you.
Oh.
We'll save that for the podcast. Though.
Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm very long with it. So anyway, let me cut it up, chop. So the little boy finally gets the PS5. I lied to him and I told his mom it's a monitor, but the shit was mad heavy. So when you probably called me or whatever, I couldn't get to you because I was carrying this big ass and I almost bust my ass outside. So when I get to the school.
Wait, where's the monitor coming
from?
from?
The monitor's coming from my arms. I'm carrying it from my house because I had wrapped it up last night and I had bought it from Best Buy the day before.
So you bought this kid a monitor?
Not a monitor or a PS5, but it's in a big ass box, and he wanted a monitor for his birthday, but he didn't realize. Adopt me? He didn't realize that the monitor you can't hook to a vehicle. He's only 9 years old. They're fourth grader. They don't know what the fuck. But he's not like a gamer. So a gamer, like my son and all the kids that have PS5, they would know that this shit.
Talks about it with Franjez. Today we have two special guests. You recognize one, you don't recognize the other. We got Willy Bax.
And back.
Please,
Willy Bax is
Willy
back.
Bax is back. And please,
and you got Princess
yourself.
Beauty. Hi guys.
Princess Beauty.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Say it with your chest.
Huh?
Say it with your chest.
How does that?
Princess Beauty.
Princess Beauty.
Talking to Mike, girl. There you go. Good job. There we go. Good job. Sorry for the tardiness.
It is what it is.
Yeah, are we really starting or we like?
Yeah, we're
in there.
Oh my God, I wasn't even ready. I'm thinking we're just practicing.
Oh no, baby, no, we go in. I can tell. This is raw. Don't worry about it because it gets all cut up and.
Not really.
Nah.
I try to keep it as straight as possible, but if you need anything cut out, no problem.
Well, this is only voice. There's no. There's a fucking camera.
Yeah, it's a camera. Usually, if there's more people here, he'll have more camera setups. But since it's just us, we're good to go.
All right.
So thank you guys for being here.
Hey,
of course. You know I love being here. I like talking shit. That's funny because I was on an electric bike with my daughter. So the other day, just a quick story.
Yeah, go crazy.
And then we're going to take care of her, make sure everybody knows who she is.
Let's go crazy.
So the other day, my daughter, I was going to let her go to a party. She reneged and said, you know, Dad, I just want to go to my best friend's house, which is like a couple of blocks away from mine. All right, baby, I'll let you go do that. She's 14. I want to give her some sort of freedom because I don't need the...
You need a little bit.
I don't need the, the resistance because I'm not giving her freedom. So I let her go. I'm doing security for my boy spot, Willow Spot, the finest events. So I go pick her up at 11. Sorry. I got to pick her up with the electric scooter.
Continue. I'm going to shut the AC off.
Go ahead, do that thing. Continue, though. Yeah, I got to go pick her up with the electric scooter. So ultimately, she calls me up. And she said, Dad, are you almost here? I said, yeah, baby. She's like, how you picking me up? I'm like, with the electric scooter. She's like, Dad, please. I'm like, why? What's wrong? She's like, Jaden's here. And Jaden's like her best friend since they were kids. And I'm like, baby, you have no choice. It's either we're walking or you jump on the back of my electric scooter. You know what I'm saying? All right, but just don't be embarrassing. Okay, so I pull up on the sidewalk. You know, I'm already doing videos.
Yeah, what kind of scooter is this? Do you fit on a damn scooter?
Yeah, but it's not like a scooter.
Not like a kid scooter.
No, it's like the big one.
Electric ones.
Yeah, the electric ones.
Yeah, for adults. It's for adults.
And if you're Dominican, they fit like 3 or 4 of them on there.
Damn.
Shout out to my Dominican people.
My bad. You know, Franjez.
Shots early.
So
shots early. I like it.
Yeah, but she jumped on that.
Que lo que.
Are you Dominican?
No.
What are you? Why you saying it like that for? What are you, though?
I don't know.
No, relax. I've been trying to figure out what you are because her last name is Cooper. So
I'm black.
You are black.
I'm Latina. I'm from New York. Call me New Yorican if you like. Hey.
All right. Oh, so you got Puerto Rican in you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Spain.
So you have nothing else in you?
We all derive from Spain.
Okay.
But I was born here in New York.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, I'm mixed. But I call myself Latina. What they call it? Hispanic?
Yep.
Yeah.
But you don't do the Latinx thing, right? I mean.
What do you mean?
You come on. What do you mean? What I mean? You know the new thing. It's
No, I don't know about
they're
it.
putting an X at the top of Latina, and it's saying so we don't have to, I guess, distinguish with genders or whatever the case may be. You never heard of Latinx? I don't use it.
I think I heard of it.
Sounds
have
familiar.
To. Yeah, bro.
Sounds
it's like
familiar,
all over the
but I don't know what
place.
it is.
It's just a different way of people saying that this is the better way to say Latino or Latina. You say Latinx.
Listen, anybody who doesn't want to say it, wherever they came from, because we all came from somewhere. We're all mixed in certain rounds. Just call me American. I'm American citizen. All right, that's what I am. I speak Spanglish, English, Spanish. Okay, and if you want a little bit Italian, if you want a little bit Arabic.
Right? No?
I think you made that up.
Shit. A little something.
So how you guys doing today? How you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. I'm so
excited.
If he invites you, you're good people.
Yeah, she is. Yes. She'll just keep you busy. That's all.
Perfect.
That microphone's going to be burning soon. Just let her talk.
It's for talking. It's for talking. So let's go crazy. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. I just did it was a wild day. That's the only reason why. Yeah. So I'll explain a little bit of what was going on. So I did a commercial. I guess it's an infomercial for Barbara Cochran. Now, she's on Shark Tank. She's like the big real estate mogul.
Nice.
Yo, she is dope. I didn't realize who it was.
Why you didn't freaking call me? You gonna call me for this?
I
didn't call me to go there?
You know that they don't tell you what it's for.
Just shit it on my show.
Oh,
you call me for this?
No.
So you chilling with cool people and you invite me for this?
I go from there to here because I got to make a stop over here.
Right?
Oh, this is my guy right here. I fucked it up. Let me get that beer back. He gave me the good shit.
Oh, man.
But I did it was really cool, man.
Awesome.
I met some really good talent. That's why I love doing what I do.
Hell yeah.
And there's no work right now with the strike going on and the writing strike.
Yeah, we're on a strike. Everybody please support us. SAG-AFTRA, we need our jobs. We need to get paid correctly. And, we want equality and we want things done correctly. So that's why we're not working, right? We're not supposed to be doing all this stuff, but
Yeah, but don't even talk to him about that because he's been pitching. No, you've been pitching Chat GPT to me.
I'm the enemy.
Yo, he's the enemy. So we've talked about it on the podcast before. I did my first forced meditation with this man, which is basically Shroom Trip, which forces you to meditate. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta let it go.
Meditation.
Yeah.
We are all energy.
Yes. Well, that's what I figured out that day. This whole time he was pitching. He said, "Will, why are you not writing?" But he was so much energy was in it.
Wow.
Will, but you gotta write now. I'm like, bro, and I'm sweating. I'm just like, bro, but I just be having writer's block and I'm sweating. And he's like, bro, Chat GPT.
When I was a little girl, I was in 6th grade, and not to cut you off and everything, but Princess Beauty. So the valedictorian in my 6th grade Catholic school was like, oh, well, not Princess Beauty, but yeah, Jamila, I see her writing her own book someday. Now I can't tell you I'm in my prime of the years, and I'm not going to tell you my age because, women never tell their age. But now tomorrow's my birthday, so shout out to me. Happy birthday, Princess Beauty.
Happy
birthday.
Let's toast to that. You should have told me. I would have brought confetti. I would have brought confetti for you.
It's my birthday. Where's
ice cream
at?
cake.
It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. But anyway, so I remember that girl. She's a doctor right now. She's very successful. She was in my Catholic school. I liked her. She was cute. She was nice, but she inspires me. But I still haven't got off my behind and sat down and, I have writer's block for years thinking about I should write something. I should write a book. But, it's not what I really wanted to do. I don't know if it's such a writer's block, but I think it's just, anybody out there, you have these great ideas, but until you put it down on a book, it just stays as ideas in your head and you could just dream about it. But my passion always been into acting like Willy and into comedy and until we get there and do it and we follow our dreams and our goals, things don't just happen. So if she's out there and she ever sees this video, which I highly doubt because she's probably in a doctor's office working on her all day, I still haven't write the book, but I'm still alive. I ain't dead yet, and I got another more time to, write my book someday. So watch Princess Beauty. When I become there, I'll get there, but in my own time. I'm not here in competition. A lot of actors, a lot of people out there, they want to be in competition. It's at our own pace. So I'm going at my own pace. That's what I believe,
Well, when you say book, it's a book about your life?
About my life, yeah.
That you had a crazy life or something?
Of course.
What happened?
I live in New York.
Talk about it.
I lived in Jersey. I was poor and I still am.
Listen, you know what this show is called? What's the name of the show?
I don't know. What is this called?
Talk about it. So please.
That's what we
when I become successful,
Please do
Princess
entertain.
Beauty on TikTok. I just started my TikTok. So if I get these viewers and these followers and I blow up, then you're going to hear me talk about it. I'll come back here whenever it blows up.
So after you blow up, I got to hear the
After
story.
I blow up.
you give us a
I'll
sample.
tell you my story.
So how many TikTok followers you got?
I have 107.
All right. It's a
But
good start.
please,
Good
you
start.
Somewhere.
I started, got 2,000 likes and hearts. I'm so addicted. You know TikTok is like crack.
Yep.
It's such addiction.
That's why I don't
Like,
use
I could be
that
there
shit.
all freaking day. You imagine all the women out there that be scrolling through those videos and just TikToking all day on their phone, and then their husband is calling or coming in. They know they're coming in soon, and you got to get that dinner ready. Like, I just posted a video like, oh shit, my husband's coming in. I got 10 minutes to freaking make rice and steak, so I had to put that together. I mean, it was kind of funny, kind of.
You put rice and steak for who?
My husband.
You're married?
No, it's pretend. It's on TikTok. You know, everybody pretends.
Got you.
Acting.
So you have a fabricated husband, then? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but
on
they don't know
TikTok.
that. And when
Okay,
this
now they
goes
do.
in, they're gonna know. Yeah, but anyway.
So you have like a character on your TikTok that is married?
No, I mean, I just do like funny videos, but my
Oh, I
content,
see.
sometimes I'll show my dog, and sometimes I'll just show food I'm cooking, and sometimes like I had go on my TikTok, Princess Beauty.
Well, I don't have
and-
TikTok.
Yeah, I
and
deleted
you,
it off my
and you'll
phone.
see what I do. I mean, it's okay.
Just do it on
just
Instagram. Why
started
don't you do it on
know?
Instagram? I don't understand that.
TikTok's better, I think, for that
'Cause-
stuff.
Oh, for real?
To
and
blow up, I think it's better for
have
reels.
some- I mean, I have friends that I have networked on
They post
Instagram, but I
everywhere.
don't really post anything on Instagram. I'm pretty private on Instagram. The only thing I posted is that, we were going on a strike, and at that time I was doing a commercial with my dog, and, I that's when that day, the next day they had went on strike, and, I was pretty, sad about the strike thing, because I was like, damn, we're not going to have any jobs. But, always stay positive and mindful that things are going to be better.
Well, one of the reasons why we, what's going on now. Is
Yeah, I want to know
So
details
here
about
we
the
go.
strike.
So that's why you're the problem in a minute. So
Who's the problem?
this guy right here. Let me get to that. So like I told you, he was pushing ChatGPT down my throat.
Ooh.
Little did I know that ChatGPT is why the writers went on strike in the first place. It was for money, and now these producers were like, you know what? We're not gonna fucking renew your contract. We got an AI that's gonna write this shit. But I can tell you right now, no matter what you think, there's never be a computer that's gonna put heart. It got to come from. I truly believe. I mean, you could probably use the program to do certain things, or make it like formulate it for you or some way or
100%.
another. Yeah,
Guys,
but
this
I think
light hair look good.
there's
My
nothing like the human
eyelashes-
spirit in your writing.
My eyelashes look
100%.
good.
Your license look great.
Thank you.
Just go like this and you'll fly away. So,
Blink flash.
but then for the actors, we went on because, and at first I was like, damn, Franjez, why you doing this? But like, damn, Nanny. That's because it was the residual. So now with the streaming network, what's happening with a lot of actors that have done, let's say if you did Full House or whatever, right? Now when Full House is on cable.
House is my favorite
love it.
growing up. Damn, I feel so old.
It's okay, we all
Bob
are.
Saget, rest in peace. I love you.
Remember that movie?
I love you
What
so
was that?
much. Oh my God, I
Half
can't
Baked?
believe he's
You ever
passed
sucked dick
away.
for
He's
weed?
in heaven.
Yeah.
He was like the funniest comedian ever. I love him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was good. R.I.P.
She said funny. So, he was good. We both was like, he was good.
Yeah,
he
R.I.P.
was great. He
I'll
was
leave it
great.
at R.I.P.
He was the father that, you viewers out there always watch the channel. What channel was it? Full House?
Probably
TBS?
TBS.
Whatever it was.
Ah.
It's like the father you never had. He was the perfect father.
Yeah, he had issues in the back end.
Hell yeah, he did.
You ever watch his stand
His
up?
wife died, right?
Oh, yeah.
He had deep issues.
Yeah, he had deep rooted issues. You ever seen Half
Like
Baked?
most of us in New York City,
yeah,
huh?
that's what happened. He ended up.
In New York City, who doesn't have issues?
The whole world.
The whole
The whole world got
We're
issues.
all humans.
Well, I'm only talking about New York because I'm from New York.
Okay. I thought you were from somewhere else for some reason.
From where?
I thought you were from. No, the accent comes out New Yorker. Yeah.
Where do you think I'm from?
I don't know.
What you trying to say?
I thought you were like a West Coaster or something.
What are you talking about?
West Coaster.
Right?
Are
Right?
you, why you say that?
No, I didn't
You
say
didn't
that.
get
I mean, just,
Why you looking at
just
it?
why you
He's like, nah, it
I'm
wasn't
not
me.
agreeing.
No, okay.
No, I was just
great,
when I first
awesome.
met you. That's what I thought. I thought you were like some type of like LA or something like that.
LA? Is
But-
it because I have this indigenous face, or is it because of the way I dress? I don't dress like New Yorkish, kind of. No,
you got your own little style. I mean, no, I'm not knocking it. You got your style. I just thought when I first met you, the way you were.
I mean, is that bad or good?
No, there's nothing bad about anything. Everybody lives with it.
I was smiling?
I don't know.
Hello, I'm on TV. Of course I'm going to be smiling. I'm going to be like with a frown face.
It's like extra Hollywood when I met you, I guess.
Really?
Damn.
Oh my God. You hear this guy, Princess Beauty TikTok. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
What's the name of the show?
This one?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Talk about my TikTok, man. You guys got to see it. Like,
yeah,
or give me anybody who wants to like check it out and give me, any input or what should I do to make it better. I am free to hear everything,
I'll put the link in the description and everything.
Awesome. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, I was so the streaming, and then the other thing is the AI. So what they want to do is with the producers, because I guess the producers have their own.
Oh, but where'd you get with the streaming? Like for example.
Okay, so streaming. Okay, so what I was saying then is that all right, Full House is on TV, commercial ads, they pay the bills, right? Okay, and then so let's say I'm Bob Saget from Full House, and I'm still alive, R.I.P. Now I get a certain percentage residual checks every year from how many times Full House airs.
Yep.
But now on a streaming network, no matter how many times it's getting streamed, a check could be $10,000 becomes 25 cents.
Ew.
Why?
That bad.
But why?
Because it's not the same. The
the streaming money.
So now you got to make contracts that have to say.
I got water on your table. I'm sorry.
No problem at all.
I need like a little coaster or something, or a napkin or something. Oh my God.
Here, take my
Because if that happens in my house, I would start crying.
Take the shirt off my back.
No. I gotta
take the shirt off my back.
Thank you.
Cooler, and there's ice.
And then the second part is the AI part.
I need it back. Just wipe it.
Ready.
It's
yeah.
It's nice and warm, right?
This is episode 17. So I've made mistakes with audio, with video, with beer. So now I keep a cooler here, nice and cold with ice and beer. Nice. Yeah. I keep a rag because the ice melts and everybody gets wet.
How do I pass this around you without them seeing the towel?
No. It's part of the show. It's part of the show.
Do you know what they've seen me do?
This rag is part of the show. Yeah, it's part of the whole spiel.
You gotta like draw on it, like do some cute.
Things gonna happen on its own.
Okay.
If you want to talk about art, I mean,
I love art. Actually,
she says she doesn't like it.
No, I love it. What? No,
okay.
I was just saying
I can
that
walk
it was
to the train.
So when the camera was off, I said I created this, and she said beautiful. I don't like it. It's scary. Now the camera's on. Oh, it's amazing.
No, I just.
I like what you did in the corner right there.
Oh my God, this place is so amazing. It's so creative. You're an artist.
We got the Zenith TV in the corner. I always love
wow.
talking about that. Oh, Sharp,
I remember seeing those.
I didn't even know Sharp was out at
TVs.
that time. No doubt, Sharp. Shout out to Sharp.
Shout out to Sharp.
Okay, last point, so we can move on.
Let's
and
do
you
it.
can ask your questions. The next thing that they wanted to do was what they were pitching the Producers Association was that they wanted to take the working actor, pay you for a day, scan your image, and then use your image and their likeliness.
Use your voice.
So you don't go back
now
to work?
You get paid one day and you're out of work now.
Yeah, you get paid nothing.
So now I gotta go back to being whatever I'm supposed to be.
Now you know what it is. I think
that day, and then they could use you as many
for
days
or
whatever they want to do. And
they'll make you an avatar somewhere in the background doing something.
Yeah.
Don't make you talk.
You'll get paid, but not much.
Yeah, they'll give you lines, but it's not really your lines because you're not the one spitting those lines.
But you acting like a motherfucker.
He's good. That dude is good, bro. That dude is amazing. That's me, kind of.
Damn, that's crazy.
Have like superpowers or something, right?
It sucks, but yeah, that's where we at. I think so. So the important thing now is doing it on your own, the more independent route.
No, that's
yeah. I always wanted to be independent. I think I am though, because I watch a lot. Well, I listen to a lot of music. Independence. I'm so a woman that likes to do her own thing. So that's what kind of like geared me into TikTok. I know I keep pushing it towards TikTok.
You keep pushing this Chinese app hard. Yo, the Chinese, what's the CCP, whatever, are they paying you for this? Or
nobody's paying me for nothing. What are you talking about?
Xi Jinping is paying you to be pushing TikTok over here, bro? I don't know.
It's very suspicious.
Yeah, very suspicious.
No, not definitely.
We have a mole.
You know what's suspicious?
USA.
I don't see any chips here. I don't see any chips, anything to eat. Like
you're not supposed to eat on the microphone.
Oh, we're not supposed to.
Of course not. Who wants to listen to a podcast and chewing?
Well, at least just
No, there's no gum, no nothing. Nothing. That's why I just do liquids. All they hear is.
Imagine I go.
Imagine
you're crazy. That's fine.
These are sensitive. So imagine chewing.
No,
on
I'm
this.
ladylike. I can never do. I have to.
You wouldn't sound ladylike if you were chewing on something.
Yeah,
so then, you know what I mean?
I guess so. Oh, sorry about that.
Is your stomach growling?
No.
Is the microphone picking that
I'm
up?
so used to like,
I don't think so,
when we're always on set, we always have like snacks.
Of course, yeah, because you're not on microphone.
Yeah.
But while you're acting, are you know? Action.
I guess you guys
Snickers,
could say,
why
right?
You know, it's all about the audio. The audio is the most important part. That's what it is.
And make sure you cut that out.
Nah, nothing's being cut. It's all raw. It's all raw. Unless you say something real crazy, I have to cut it
to
out.
save your career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
my YouTube channel.
She drops the F-bomb, but not the F-bomb that you want to hear.
No.
I'm like, what? How dare you?
Not the Samuel Jackson
No,
one.
no, not that one. That's when your pronouns become pronouns.
Oh. Let's change the topic. It's
Let's
getting crazy.
Let's go right now.
Can I
Right
be
now.
I'm
invisible?
fucking around. I love my family.
So let's stop laughing and get to some serious news.
Let's do it.
Oh my
As a matter of fact, let me take off my NASA jacket.
Go crazy while you listen. A bus was carrying students from Farmingdale High School in Long Island on a band camp trip to Greeley, PA. It crashed.
No.
Veered off of the highway into a ditch. Swear to God, it's real news.
Okay.
One person died and more than 40 injured.
Wow, we've never done a serious. Why are you doing that to me? You should
You
warn me
know-
at the time. We're doing this now. Okay, let's go.
I was like, I'm caught up with these podcasts.
Yeah.
So this one will be airing next Wednesday.
I like that.
So I'm like, I might as well throw some current events in.
Yeah, I like that. This is the first time you've done it.
First
so I like
time.
that.
I've always been
So what was the
before.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the drinking, drugs?
There's no details yet. I guess they didn't do the intoxication. It
Damn.
happened today. A damn school trip. September.
How many
School just
kids?
started. Band camp. There was 40
Wow.
people injured on the
40?
bus. One died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And when that
From
died,
Long Island to PA.
was it an adult?
They didn't want to give their
Damn.
name.
And I heard these buses are supposed to be also wanting to go on strike too.
Bus drivers?
bus?
The
School
school
bus?
bus drivers.
Oh, really?
I heard the city.
Everybody wants more money.
And
Everybody wanna
another
And y'all ain't affecting their job.
Another,
I ain't getting a job. No. I'm sorry.
Another
sorry,
news.
sorry.
Did you hear about the daycare that they had? A kid died in. You know what? I'm not gonna even talk.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's not you,
Anything
it's not
goes.
you.
Not
It's not
me?
you.
Of
No,
course
not
it's
you.
not-
Talking
I-
about
You have to
buses.
listen to what I'm talking about. I'm crazy. It has nothing to do with you, mommy. Talk your shit. Don't worry about it. Talk about
the
it.
daycare. There was some
Franjez.
kid that died because
I
they.
got that on my list.
Oh, you were gonna talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, then do your thing.
Yeah.
Then
No.
cut it on the list.
Actually, I would like to hear what you know, and then I'll tell you what I know, and then we can
No,
polish
I
it
mean
up.
I don't know much, but I just saw
right,
it and
so
I
let's go
I
crazy.
was
Go
just like,
crazy.
what
So
the hell
sad.
in the Bronx, man?
So sad. Yeah, of course.
I mean, I know
Look like a
everybody
real
got
barkeep.
to hustle.
Yo, bro, you look like you're from the Bronx. Why? Why do I look like I'm from the Bronx? Oh, I got a Bronx tan?
You know, with inflation, and everything. Is this free to drink?
Come on.
All right.
Anything
all right.
goes.
Just gotta make
man.
sure
It's
because
He's
good.
the host with the most.
You get the bill at the end. Don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it right now.
Willy got you.
Right now, anything
Shit,
goes.
I better get my ride to Woodlawn train station.
Willie's making big commercials now.
I
You
didn't
know,
get paid
with
yet.
big
for real.
I just did that today. I didn't get paid yet.
You were celebrity.
Yes.
The rich ones.
You got
Wish,
that.
wish.
The ones that are on TV
I
because
want
they're
that
rich.
tomahawk steak, Willie.
I get a
when
big.
you gonna take
I get a
me
big
out
contract.
to eat for dinner?
I can't. My girl watching this.
Damn.
Ah.
I'm messing around.
I was about to sing that boy.
No, better stop.
Oh.
She watching
So-
this shit.
Listen,
So-
my husband's watching, okay?
Okay.
He's waiting for his food.
Is that a fabricated?
the TikTok
Your
husband.
It was crazy. Oh, anyway, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
later.
let's
What do you
get to
think?
the death. So, 1-year-old
Oh, man.
Nicholas Dominici. He died on Friday. And 3 other children, ranging in the ages from 8 months to 2 years old, were hospitalized. One of the kids' piss came up positive for fentanyl.
What?
They searched the daycare.
Oh, yes. Okay, go.
Boom,
Yes.
They searched the daycare. They're pulling up mats. They found a kilo of fentanyl.
A key of fentanyl?
A kilogram of fentanyl.
If you open that shit up, you fucking go overdose right there.
Where did you get that? They pulled out the mask because...
No, I heard about
this.
Yeah,
it was on the mask. Yeah, it was on the mask.
Yeah.
So the person operating the daycare was Grie Mendez, and the tenant of that apartment was her husband's cousin, Garlisto Acevedo Brito.
Is that Mexican?
What's the name of the daycare? I want to make sure.
They didn't say the name. They didn't say the name.
I want to know.
Well, the article I read, they didn't say the name.
I'm
of
interested in the city of these people.
So the cousin of the husband was renting a room for $200 a week in that apartment, and he was the kingpin behind it. But they both got locked up in their Fed prison right now.
For how $200 a week, and he was probably making.
It sounds like a big story, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, isn't this daycare licensed? And I got a kid, fun. So my kid goes to used to go to daycare, and they're strict. When you're running a daycare program, you following rules and regulations from the city. There's so many things. It's just not just we open a daycare and then how does this daycare allow for you to run and practice your daycare services, and you have a person renting a room where you are running a daycare with kids?
Well, I mean,
I don't get it. Because for me, that's a stranger.
They definitely didn't know about it.
Did they background check this adult because my child's going there, and we don't know this stranger.
But that's the thing. Nobody knew this person was there.
Well, because you know how that works out. I mean, if you go in the Bronx, right?
It's an apartment.
Or a townhouse. It's a shitload of daycares everywhere. I mean, there's daycares. I mean, I'll show you on 145th Street between Brook and Willis. It's like 4 daycares at a townhouses there, and they have the big signs and everything like that. So the way that works out is that the city gives the parents certain vouchers. Parents can get vouchers for like $180, $2,000 a week, pay for the daycare, and that's how they make their money down there. So in reality, all you got to do is you hook up your apartment to code.
To be safe.
They come in, the city comes, checks it out. I mean, how many, this city is so big and so densely populated. How are you going to check out? I don't know how many daycares there are. I'm sure it's in the hundreds of thousands. This is a city of at least 8-9 million people.
Exactly.
So how do you micromanage that?
Exactly.
I am a mom,
you
and
can do
when
your
my
inspections.
kid was going to daycare, I was like this in there.
Yeah, because you were sniffing fucking fentanyl.
No, I was
She was like, "Whoa! I don't know why I like this place."
No, I was even though my kid was like 2 at that time.
I was like,
no.
She was like, "I was like this." Of course, mommy. You just took a blast when you walked in.
I'm interacting
As soon as you turn the knob.
Staff and whoever runs the program. I'm engaged as a parent, and I'm not trying to say that the child's mother wasn't engaged, but as a parent. I might tell you I'm getting out of work, picking up my kid at 5. I might just pull up at 2 o'clock. I need to see what's going on there. I need to hear my kid. I would tell the daycare lady, call me. Let me hear my kid. He can't talk. Let me hear him on the phone. Hi, Poppy. Hi, baby. How are you? I need to know. And I believe if parents are engaged, we would see these things and hopefully prevent, future problems in the future, losing our kids and not knowing what is going on in a daycare. They could be hitting your kid. I've seen things where parents had put cameras in a kid's hair just to watch a teacher that, the kid was always coming home unhappy and crying, and found out one of the teachers was abusing the child, mistreating the child. So it's like we have to be like spies.
It's sad, but...
You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure our kid is fine.
Yeah, it's sad, but some parents either are just oblivious, they're in a rush, they're dropping the kid off, or they're just piece of shit parents that don't even care. They just drop the kid off. They're happy to drop the kid off. They're not even thinking, is this place safe?
No, you're hurting my heart right now.
It's tough out
there. Heart is
people
hurting.
Hide behind smiles, bro. So
100%.
My heart is hurting.
Take care of the kid, hide behind smiles. And then upstairs, you got a cousin, un primo de lo que sea.
With a key of fentanyl under the playmat. Sick bastard.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Talking about news.
Talk about it.
News in the street. Okay? So my kid goes to a public school. And we had like 4 or 5 Dominican guys, gangsters, pull up to this cocoa man. I call him the cocoa man. And he sells his little cocoa, cherry, mango, rainbow, the little ices or whatever after school when the kids come out. And
we call it the cocoa mango cherry. Yeah. Right? That's what we all say.
I don't know. I call him the cocoa man. Okay. And everybody's like, who's that? I'm like, the cocoa man, not the ice cream truck man. The cocoa man, right? Okay, cocoa mango cherry. Okay. So, I see these guys. I'm coming out with my kid one afternoon around 3 o'clock. And I see that these gang members or guys or whatever are attacking the cocoa man. I'm like, wait a second, stop. What's going on? Literally on the school block. I told him what's going on.
Rainbow.
No, they were on it to beat him up.
You should have knew better.
And one of the guys, what one of the guys told me? One of the guys told me he's a pedophile. He looks at girls. He touched a girl. He touched kids. Blah blah blah.
That's another thing.
We don't want to see him on the block.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing.
But it's possible it's true, but it's possible that people be exaggerating.
Yes, people exaggerate.
Just to mess with them.
Guess what? I crossed the street and spoke to the guy in the barber shop, and they were like, yes, they confirmed it. So now you don't have to be arrested and be registered as a sex offender pedophile, but they are out there. Okay, and they're watching our kids.
It's like a horror film.
Okay,
it's like your ice cream man is touching,
I don't like that.
It's a bad.
And I don't think the cocoa man is coming back to the block.
No, he's becoming a cocoa man.
So he can go and do his cocoa selling on the corner somewhere else. Just stay away from the block. And I believe,
please do that.
As a parent,
nobody's trading my cocoa for your cocoa.
And not
take
Princess
that cocoa
Beauty.
and go.
I make sure my kid, and I like any kid that's around my kids, that they're
take
safe.
the cocoa, go. I want froyo.
Yeah.
Get off the block.
It's sad. We can't try to save the world, but
man.
Something's going on.
Now I know why that one cocoa guy always, the way he stacks it on, he always shapes it a certain way. I'm on to you, Coco Mango Cherry. I'm on to you, Coco Mango Cherry. All right, my bad. All right,
Coco gotta go.
Coco gotta go.
I don't like it.
Delicioso.
And have you ever been in a car accident?
Yeah.
I have.
Talk about it. You want to talk about it?
She's like, damn, you're bringing it all out.
Well, I got paid already, so I can talk all I want.
Crazy.
But, I mean,
just don't get indicted.
These are just subjects nobody's really asking.
I know. This isn't a regular podcast.
No, it's not at all. This is not
I
what we
don't know
do.
where we're going.
I'll make you light
this.
of the situation.
We're not going anywhere.
Do some snippings and
We're
stuff.
not going anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. A long time ago, I was in a car accident. And it was least expected. It was on a highway. It was actually on the FDR. And I believe I was driving to school. I don't know. It's so long, I can't remember. And somebody sideswiped me. And I ended up injuring my arm.
Wow.
And it happened so fast. But, I have photogenic memory. I see stuff. And it's like a program. So I saw the car. And I was in need of help. But I pulled safely on the road. And, moving forward, had the accident, had to go through the claim and all that, and kind of had surgery.
Was it your fault? Oh, was it your fault or their fault?
You think it would? I wouldn't. No, it's not my fault.
I mean,
they hit me. I was on the highway.
All right, is it not your fault because
they hit me and
why
ran.
is she acting like it's not? It's called an accident. Yeah. Of course, it could have been your fault.
Why would it be my
Was this
fault?
before or after you left the daycare?
Listen.
She came on the daycare.
My
she
son
came on the
wasn't
daycare
even
like this.
born
Oh, I'm
at
gonna
that
drive.
time. My God.
Yeah, this whole road is mine. She thought she was a Mario Brothers throwing shells.
I am the most safest driver. I am so proud to say that I don't want to see myself as an old person, but I have a decade of a clean driver's record. So
you see it though.
Applause
100%.
Applause to me. My driving record is very clean, and I get a discount on my car insurance. State Farm. Thank you, State Farm.
I'm fighting a speeding ticket in October. I've been postponing it, but now they're telling me I can't postpone it no more unless I go in person.
That sucks.
Like, Your Honor, we're on strike, man. Look at me, I'm a starving artist.
Yeah.
Don't let the belly fool you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's food
stamps. I should get paid for telling, kind of like naming these businesses out, like State Farm. Or there is a good lawyer firm, Winnett. And they can help you win that ticket.
Talk about State Farm.
No, I don't want to talk about
I'm tired
State
of
Farm.
that guy. I'm kind of getting tired of that guy.
Yo,
if you need any good lawyers, Win It would be something to go out there because they constantly call me. You have any ticket? Remember?
They all do the same thing. They postpone it. That's why I started doing it.
That's good. I like it.
Because I spent $800 on a lawyer, and all he keeps doing is postponing it. I'm like,
Caught on.
That's what it is. And then the other 3 or 4. Oh, damn,
Pray that the officer doesn't show up.
Yeah, let it out. Let the people know. We need to know.
Postpone it, and then you're gonna, you go against the cop's recognition of what happened. Hopefully he loses.
They're not gonna allow you so many postponements.
No, not a lot, but
2 years.
They're gonna catch on 3, 4, 5.
All my tickets are from 2020, but because I was working with the Drizzly thing, remember we were doing that film, which we're gonna start getting back to writing when I was delivering alcohol. But there was nobody in a row, so I didn't know how fast I was going.
Oh my God.
Remember, it was the pandemic, and I was bringing alcohol to your home.
All you have to do was look down at the speedometer. I didn't know how fast I was going. It was the pandemic. I didn't know how fast I was going.
Like, officer, this doesn't even get out of first gear. Oh, yeah, so first gear goes to 90. Okay.
Ooh-wee.
You want me to take this car? I'm like, yo, chill out, bro. It's always the state cops that have, like, these big balls on them. With the big boots for no reason. You're not on a fucking bike. Why do you have a big boot and a fucking cowboy hat?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's
very come on, let's take care of that
Let's
shit.
change the subject because
we didn't get to his car accident yet.
Well, hurry up because I don't want to put this energy in because I don't want any accidents and I don't want to get pulled over by any officers because I gotta go home tonight. So I want
we're gonna drop me off from Woodlawn first.
Positive energy.
So your car accident.
Oh, Mike, you ready for my car accident? My car accident was the first day. So I used to work for Most Wanted Wireless. We become 1-800-FIX-IT.
Damn, you've been everywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was my first job. My mom got me that job at 13.
13,
nice.
man.
I've been working since
Thank
13.
you, Mommy.
Consecutive.
You have a good
It's not
kid.
until I was 29, 30 years old. I was like, you know what? I've made enough
Working
money.
hard.
I want to do what I want. I've been
There
doing
you
for the rest
go.
of my whole life, which is acting. I love drama, theater, and all that. All right, fast forward. So they had a store in Jerome off of Mashula Parkway train station, Jerome. So I was managing that store. I was like maybe 18 years old at that time. So after school, I would go run, boom, boom. I was already getting my GED, blase.
You got your GED?
What's wrong with that? It's the same thing.
Wow.
It's called a general equivalence.
Oh, nice.
And that's how you know. I
mean,
didn't
you guys, if you have your
the
GED,
11th
that's
grade.
wonderful. But
I was a super
I don't really
junior.
know anybody who had their GED. That's
Yeah, I got my-
I'm like,
Why, you got your high school diploma?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, thank
Think
you.
you're better than me?
No,
All
I don't.
Nah,
No,
just-
I'm not.
I'm messing
not.
with you. I'm messing with you.
God, I'm sorry.
Listen, all phones have to be on
I'm
silent
so
here.
sorry, but can I tell my real estate guy? Oh, I gotta tell you his thing. I gotta hook you guys up. Can I just tell him? Okay.
Do whatever you want. Everything.
wanna be
It's open
rude.
season. You're being rude. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm not. Then-
Yo, so I want to hear the car accident
You ready
story.
for this car accident? Let's go with the car accident.
Go ahead. I want to hear your story, man.
All right, so I'm in Jerome. We closed the gates down. This is when I used to smoke weed.
Perfect.
So
You smoke weed?
yes, I used to smoke weed. Not like
Oh.
OD, but I used to,
Yeah,
fucking 18 years old.
Get
Love
to the
this
car
podcast.
accident.
You
Back to
guys
the
don't
car
really
accident.
know who
We're
people
downstairs
are,
smoking
like-
weed. My dad calls me. I'm like, Dad, now, this is when you have to do the Visine. Dad, what? I'm outside. I'm like, guys, my dad's here.
Is that a symptom when
Watch.
you smoke weed?
Yes.
Red eyes.
So I go outside. I'm like, I'm just closing the gate, Dad. And I'm trying not to, at that time, if I was smoking weed, I wouldn't give you eye contact because I'm like nervous. He said, come on, I got a surprise for you. I locked the store up. I'm nervous as shit. I'm looking for his truck. He has a Nissan. It was a 94 Nissan Altima. 94 Nissan Altima 10.
If you guys want to get a lease or finance a car, Nissan is the way to go. Nissan of Rockville Center in Long Island. Just so you know, I get the hookups.
Comical. I love
Good.
it. I love it. With your ads in between. YouTube, TikTok. Here we go. I love it. Though. So he gets to the car and he's like, yo. He's like, come on, get in and drive. I'm like, Dad, what's this? He's like, it's your car. My first car. But I'm fucking high as shit. I'm like, Dad, no, I don't want to drive.
This
He
is
said,
your
"What do you mean?
accident
You have
story?
to drive. Yeah, it's getting there. So I get in the car. I'm fucking nervous. I'm driving with, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this.
Were you high?
Yes. So I'm driving down the Bronx River. He's like bugging out. He's like, yo, what the fuck is, my dad's, real about it. You know what I'm saying? He's Puerto Rican, but he sounds Italian sometimes. Hey, yo, papi, what the fuck is going on? So it's like half and half. I'm like, I don't know, Dad, I'm good. He said, yo, get me out the fucking car. Get me out the car. But, it was all good. I drop him off. Now I'm driving. And
how old were you?
18 on the dot. I'm driving, and I know the city. Now all of a sudden, I don't know the city. I'm on the FDR West Side. I forgot what I went, but I'm just driving on the highway, and I can't stop until I see something. Something familiar. So somehow I'm in the body on 96th Street, jumping on the FDR. Okay, by the Metropolitan Hospital. So this is my.
Is that one of those side effects?
This is it. I don't know, mommy. I was young and dumb. So, so I was driving. So this is where I learned. And now if you ever drive with me, I'm obsessed with the mirrors. I barely look forward. I'm always in my mirrors because I can see forward with the peripheral. Huh? Yeah, that's just fine, mommy. So they can hear you. So they hear whispers. So I did this. All right, I'm getting on the highway.
Yeah. Oh.
I did this. Ooh. And this Indian family in front of me must have hit the brakes. So when I look forward, I went, bang! I just got this fucking car. So I get out the car. It's already too late. They can't, it's like statute of limitations now, right? I'm
You're
good?
Done.
We'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
So I get out the car. I'm like, oh my God. Now, but they're getting out the car. This is my first experience with, I tell you, my friend, you hit me very hard. So I'm like, whoa. You're about to show me a whole new world of Aladdin over here, bro. And I'm like, yo, and then she's coming out to me. Now I'm nervous. I'm like, listen, sir, if you come with me to Jerome, I gave him all the information.
So what?
I was gonna go borrow money from I'm gonna call my boss. And I knew he could, and I know I could pay him back.
So I was about to be like, yo,
I'll give you $1,000 right now.
What is it, Genworth? Oh, I messed it up. That you borrow money from
my boss.
Oh,
at that time they loved me, bro. Like since I was a kid, they gave me the name Willy Ping Ping con el pipi dulce. That was dumb.
What?
That was dumb. The Abreu family, God bless Abreu, Tony Abreu, rest in peace. Abreu's, yeah, bro.
You got to understand how suspicious that sounds. That a family gave you this weird
because
thing.
I had all these. Anyway, I was a cute kid when I was younger. I was a good-looking kid, and it was what it was. So he's back and forth, and I'm almost convincing this man, come with me to Jerome, and I'll get you the money, and I'll figure that out with my boss the next day. And I didn't know what was in there, but I was going to borrow him, like, you're able, please, just, whatever. It's before Cash App. So he's now all of a sudden, he's reluctant. Now it's about calling the cops and making a claim. Yeah. So I'm looking, but he sees me pacing back and forth. I'm looking for my license plate, my front license plate. It's not there. Now I'm already thinking in my head, I'm out of here. But where the fuck is my front license plate? So finally, when I walk to the back of the car, my front license plate is on the floor in the back.
Why?
And
you drove forward.
Yeah. Bang. Oh. And then I just went, you know what? And I just hyped myself up. You don't want to do the thing the right way? I took my license out of his hand. My dangerous shit. I just went like this, right into the middle of the highway. Everybody, what? And I just went like 90 whatever miles. I went 88, bro. I almost went Back to the Future. And I just went fucking the flux capacitor, whatever that shit was called. Yo. I was doing all this, and I was just my first day driving. Bro, did you know that maybe the very next day or the day after, I'm there selling cell phones. Here comes this Indian lady. She goes, hello. Were you on the FDR the other day? Whatever the case may be. Like, no, I don't know what you mean. So I'm just walking back. She keeps my job. She's like, yes, you. It was you, William. It was you. I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, God would punish you. God would punish you. I'm like, oh my God, what? No. She leaves the store. We're selling a cell phone to a DT undercover on the cop right now, right? He's off. So he goes, bro, did you do a hit and run yesterday?
Oh my God, no.
So yeah, I'm there. He's like, yo, did you do a hit and run yesterday?
This
and I was like, he's like, I'm a cop, relax. I was like, that's better. You really to me, relax. Do I match a description, officer? Just like, and then he's like, relax, bro. Did you? I was like, yeah, man, I was just nervous, but it wasn't really a hit and run. They're faking it, blah, blah, blah. He was like, listen, if the cops don't come to your job by 4 o'clock tomorrow, you're safe.
Did they
come? No, I was in the basement the whole time. Everybody's selling cell phones upstairs. I'm just like, yeah. The 875 was out. The 875. Yeah, the 870 and all that shit. Remember those?
Of course.
Yeah. You can give it to him for that price. Go. Don't worry about it. Just let me know. And I'm downstairs to say, like, yo, bro, forget about it. So that was my accident story.
That's a crazy
story, right?
See why I ask these questions? An amazing story like that comes out of it. Oh my God. Yo, your first accident, your father just gave you the car. Oh, man, bro.
Oh, I just
that's a good one. Nah, nothing matters.
He said nothing matters. After that story, I don't give a fuck. Go kick the camera.
Don't hit and run anymore, okay? So
well, no, after that, I really never had any issues. Wow. You know, would I hit and run now? No, I wouldn't hit and run now. But I'm just so like, I'm sharp, bro. I'm like I'm just quick. My reactions are quick. Everything, you know, maybe due to boxing since I was a kid or whatever.
Definitely hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. So even like if I see something crazy, I just like my grandmother even be bugging out. She was like, "Yo, you saw that quick?" I was like, "Yeah." Just I don't know why.
ADHD.
It's just fat. Maybe ADHD too has it because my mind goes 1,000 miles.
I'm like that too.
You know
I'm very hyper.
Oh, we know this.
I don't need caffeine. No? Like I don't need sugar. It's just natural.
Right.
Like.
And you've never had any bad habits in your lifetime?
Of course not.
Okay, good. Because imagine that.
Yeah.
Here? Bad habits, no.
You know.
Like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Too insane.
This would have been on fire.
Too much.
Fucking horns and shit.
Boys would be boys.
I know.
So you're really in a relationship right now?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Is all going good so far?
Willie, are you serious?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, he doesn't have a fake one like you.
Well, for your FYI, I have a lot of guys that are interested in me.
Yeah, we've been over that before.
Yeah, of course. Women always have guys that are interested in them.
Huh?
Women always have guys that are interested in them.
It's more likely. Like,
I can have anyone I want, okay?
I know.
Okay.
I know how it is. Actually, my next question was, what's funny because I didn't know she was coming at those the other guy, so I had some type of guy question.
Maybe it works out. Wait. 3, he might be shooting.
This question won't make sense.
In your relationship, Willie?
Just a couple months.
I knew so. See,
This has been a.
Well, good luck with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, of course. No, she's a sweetheart.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad it's working out.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She met your kid already?
Where's she from?
She met your kid already?
No, not yet. No.
Wow, I like that.
Right?
Taking it slow.
Yeah, of course.
You should take it slow.
It's
really
just a
good.
question.
Look.
Just a question. What's that?
Speaking of that,
are you in love?
Huh?
Are you in love?
How are we doing that right now?
You are a lover boy, so I know. The first weekend, you were like, she's the one.
Well, good luck.
Second week.
Good luck, Willie. Second
weekend.
And you're happy, she happy. That's all.
Yeah, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm at that point where it's just
you're ready to settle down.
What it's not even that because I wouldn't want to force that on anything. I was you know this. He knows this. I was 4 years single. And I used to always swear by it. I'm fucking happy as shit. I don't want to fucking deal with anybody's shit. Yeah. First time I don't have to answer to anybody. But, you could be with somebody and not have to feel that either. It's just.
Where did you meet her?
Facebook.
Internet.
Yeah.
Of course. Always.
They're saying that 90%.
Still use Facebook?
Nowadays.
Facebook. What do you mean?
Nowadays, everything's online, which is crazy. People don't even go out no more. So online is where it's at.
That was like a survey that they said. They said in like 10 years or whatever, 90% of all relationships will have started on the internet.
Nice.
That's scary. I don't know about nice. It's sad that is what reality is.
I mean, thank God because
you're not gonna go to the corner and be like, "Hi, you want?" or what they used to do back in the day in New York, like.
Catcalling?
Yeah,
that happens every day. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Used to in New York.
I don't know. I don't see it. Well, when I walk outside, that doesn't happen to me. I guess I'm not what they're looking
Mami,
for.
con todo eso culpa y yo sin freno. con ese bombón me da diabetes.
I never heard those.
No? That's not mine. You can't call me a scumbag.
So that's what it's called.
Like her husband.
It's quotations just like the husband. Go ahead. I'm glad you came. Listen, you're making it so dope.
I don't even know what to say.
You're making this fucking dope.
100%.
I normally don't do podcasts.
It's nothing to it.
I don't know what to say. It's just
conversation.
coming out of my head. And I was trying to think of the guy that makes the loan for the accidents. JG.
Wentworth.
That's what it was.
I
knew when you said it, but I just didn't want to talk about it.
But make sure you cut it out.
No, it don't matter. I don't cut anything.
No,
so just watch what you say.
No.
Yes.
So what I was gonna say about relationships before I even knew you were in one, one of the questions was, how do you go about dating? Which still fits. How do you go about dating for the long haul right now? Because we're older. We're not just young, dumb, hanging and banging.
Yeah.
So now you're dating for the long haul. How do you do it? And another question of mine was, are you okay dating a woman that doesn't cook? Does your woman cook?
Yeah, she gets down
Every day, though?
I love to cook.
But does she?
She cooks. On the majority of the time, she's cooking.
Majority. Talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it. You know, you got the days off. Say, Papi, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? You know how
that's the thing, yo. And it's so fresh.
I mean, we don't live together or anything like that, so you know.
Well, it's only been 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not moving in 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Not about moving in, but the cooking thing.
The cooking wise, no, she gets down because I did a get together, like a housewarming. It wasn't even a housewarming. It was fight night, and then it became up because people started ordering shit online. Like, oh, I'm gonna get you some dishes. Like, I got mad dishes already. But thank you, Hack. Appreciate you.
You got a dish rag? I'm gonna get you one right now.
You don't got a dishwasher? I can't have that here, bro. I got a big ass dishwasher now. Dude, what am I supposed to do with this? It's furniture now. Man. No, but I mean, dating for the long haul, bro. But she made a slamming arroz con gandule with the jamoncito inside.
All right. That's a big
like,
deal.
Yeah, like real Latino doña.
Yeah.
Cook it. If you cook rice like a doña, put a ring on it.
Nah, it's over after that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I got it on layaway already. Yo, Richard Silas, Harmon Meadows. No, but shout out to Richard Silas. That's my guy. If you want your jewelry, any jewelry you want, he works with you. And
y'all both put ads up here. I don't know what's going on.
Richard Silas, you're gonna like him. I gotta introduce you to him. We gotta get him on here.
Let's do it.
It's on Harmon Meadows. He owns Jewelry Exchange in Harmon Meadows. He's the owner. Jewelry Exchange, Harmon Meadows. That's not far from MetLife. See Caucus, matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
The guy's an amazing guy. So if you want, I'm not really into jewelry.
Yeah, me either. But I'm down to have him on.
If you ever want to sparkle your watch up, that's your guy. He'll take care of you.
I'm down to talk. I'm always down to talk to people. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But he's amazing.
That's
We
nice.
gotta get him here.
Tomorrow's my birthday, so if anybody want to spoil me, I love jewelry. I like necklace.
Richard Silas.
I have my little diamond bracelet. So if they want to give any giveaways. Why are you laughing at me?
So back to your girl.
You know what? I'm leaving. Oh,
no, you're not. You're sitting right there. You're
Oh, come on. It's a joke. We're like, it's community. Forget the camera and the mics are here. We're just having fun.
Forget about the camera.
We're just having fun.
Don't do that to me.
We'll send you a cake tomorrow or something nice. Nah, I'm just joking.
No, we'll figure something out for your birthday. We'll do something. We'll do something special.
It's a joke.
I'm gonna cut this out.
Nothing's being cut.
Nothing's being cut.
Nah, but for real, I did want to ask. So it's really going well. Everything's good.
Yeah. So listen. All right. So
around the same age and all that.
Yeah. So going to your question it's about I've learned so much in so little time, but I've always known this. But it's about like understanding.
You good with your beer? You want another one?
No, I'm okay.
Oh.
I just think that certain people are meant to meet at certain times after certain traumas. You feel me?
Y'all both been through shit.
Yeah, and you've been, and it made you a certain person at a certain time. So when you meet at that certain time, I'm good, puppy. Just certain things happen like that, bro. And that's one of the moments where you're like, okay, this makes sense. We get along. We have great conversation. And that's what matters. Like, I think for anybody, I wish this for anybody, if you get a partner that you can sit down and have great conversation and you can get along with each other and, and feel that, and whether you believe in God or not, you put God first. That's how I am. If you believe, God is, you don't have to believe God is like, we talked about this, universe or whatever, however you feel.
Jesus?
God. We're talking about God anyway, but I'm just saying putting that first, putting something center in the middle of, and we both have that agreement on that.
That common core.
Yes, bro.
Core values.
We need God at this time.
Yeah. Oh, for sure we do.
She has kids?
Yeah, she's got some 2 big kids, so that's another thing. We don't want no more kids.
How old are these kids?
They're old. They're older. I don't want to put
older than hers. Older than yours, I mean?
Mine, yeah, it's around the same age, a little bit older. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good,
So,
good.
But that's another thing, too. No kids.
Yeah.
I don't want no more kids. I'm good with my daughter.
Yeah.
You got one, right?
No
One.
child support?
I'm good with my daughter.
One and done.
You
want
Why
more?
Would she be on child
I
support?
want more. I want like 10
You want a
more.
girl? No. Obviously, you're exaggerating. 10 is
That's
is
why
extreme.
I stay away.
Why not?
Because that's just an extreme number.
10?
I want a big family. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
10 is just a lot.
What you have
Well,
now? How many-
eventually.
You have 2 now, right?
I have 2, yeah.
Ages?
And I can't say that. But yeah, they're big enough.
I can't put somebody else's business out there.
But,
You're here. You
yeah.
can put your
She said they're big enough.
9.
They're big
Put
enough.
my
But
business
it's not
out
for
there.
what? To be in
Making me
school?
feel like an old woman.
No, it's just how you perceive things and numbers. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Nothing really
I have
does.
2 kids. Thank you, Willy. But yeah, and I always would like a big family someday. So I mean, if it happens and it's for me, then I'll keep producing until I can't produce anymore. What's wrong with
10? No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying 10 is it's a big number.
I mean,
That's 8 more births.
Listen, I've seen, a lot of.
I've seen a lot too, but to actually do it that's intense. But I respect
but
it.
I mean, it seems impossible.
No,
to
definitely
you,
not
but,
impossible.
you
No, I know, it
if
doesn't seem
were to happen,
impossible.
I'm not saying I'm having 10 kids tomorrow. I'm not saying it
doesn't
may
seem
never happen.
impossible.
But if I had the
And it can't happen tomorrow either.
and who's to say maybe I could adopt kids if it's not my luck to have a big family.
That's
you know
extreme.
Yeah, when my husband and his big pockets obviously wouldn't be so extreme,
So your TikTok husband's rich?
I love it. Yo, when we did shrooms, you had a pretend wife, though.
What?
You said, yeah, my wife. You kept saying something about your wife and some shit there. Or was I bugging?
You were definitely bugging.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember the conversation.
You got to do it one more time.
Of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
You don't dabble in any psychedelics? So the Biden administration granted special status to around 60,000 Venezuelan migrants in New York City.
Oh, man, I'm not going into that.
Where thousands of immigrants will soon be eligible to begin legally applying for work and eventually move out of the taxpayer-funded shelters. That's actually something positive.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that.
They're going to get legal status to work, which is something great for New York City.
I mean, me meeting up with 3 to come over here.
What do you mean?
3. I was coming down 8th Avenue when I got off the train from.
Whenever you say 3, I don't think you're talking about a person.
3 NYC. My bad. Shout out to 3 NYC, who's not here again.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. So I'm meeting him on 29th, and as I'm walking past the post office on 33rd Street, I'm at Square Garden post office. Yeah. There was a lot of kids and
talking about kids, not to cut you off, what do you think about the kids going to school and they don't have to have vaccines? Because it was like some type of dilemma where our kids have to be vaccinated to be in school because of what was going on.
I don't know. Well,
and now the kids, they're trying to force these kids, you don't know where they're coming from. I'm not opposed.
Well, you got to give them malaria, give them those vaccines, right? The vaccines that you got to.
The ones we all get.
Yeah,
I guess.
Hep B, Hep A, and all that shit, and
Yeah, I guess they should all get everything that everybody else
polio,
gets.
right? Polio is a vaccine that we get.
Whatever the ones that they give, I guess.
Yeah,
Americans.
before you come into this country, you have to get vaccinated. I think so. I just think that COVID. Now we're in a different timeline from where we were a year ago, 2 years ago.
Now everybody's scared of everything. Every needle now.
Oh yeah, I know.
So what do you mean about it though? Do we think it's good for them to get the vaccines?
I mean, it's all what the city wants, I mean, if our kids are okay and, they're vaccinated, then they should be fine, I mean, what was the reason to have vaccines, You
got vaccinated?
Of course. I work in the...
Why would you say of course?
Of course.
Of course I'm vaccinated.
It's a choice. What do you mean? No, you can work without it.
Well, not for television. So, you have to be... Are you vaccinated?
Of course not. You say of course, I say of course not.
Are you vaccinated?
Yeah, so many times.
For the acting, you had to?
Yeah, well, that was another thing that we had to go through. For me to work, 2020 was shut down. Then I started delivering alcohol. and then became a medio alcoholic. Oh my God. Like what I'm doing.
You got high in your own supply.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she said, she got mad wine. You think one's gonna miss it? So you box it, throw some water in it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I have to explain to everybody that I do say things that I don't mean on this show.
So why are you not vaccinated? Are you against vaccines?
If I don't need it, I'm not gonna do it. If I don't need it, I'm not gonna think about it.
Yeah.
I only allow things in my life that I care about and I believe. Life is too short. Mm-hmm. The world is huge. There's so much going on. Mm-hmm. For me to take everything in would be stupid for myself.
Yeah.
So whatever is not good for me and my immediate, whatever I'm in control of in my life and what I have going on and what I care about.
So you're in control of your body and you don't want this COVID vaccine. You don't believe in it?
There's limitations, for example. I don't like no medicine. I don't like any chemicals. But, for example, I was born with asthma. So it's like I know certain times I need these chemicals. I need some medicine. I need stuff like that. But for the most part, I try to stay away if I don't need it. That's where I'm at. If I'm dying, if I'm sick,
go crazy. Vaccine, like you're gonna just say no, I don't want it.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, if I don't need it, I don't need it. Yeah, preference, of course. Yeah, if I don't need it, I don't need it.
Okay.
That's how I see it. Especially when it comes to medicine and foreign chemicals in my body. Yeah, definitely. If I don't need it, just don't even give it to me.
Okay.
I'm glad it wasn't mandatory. At one point, it was mandatory to travel, and I like traveling. So I was like, damn, I might have to get it if it's mandatory from now on.
Yeah.
But then they cut that because obviously the pandemic was just, not what it really was supposed to be. Whatever.
Yeah, I can't believe they restricted, it was just a world that we didn't even know
was possible of them doing to us.
Yeah.
We never been through that.
It was a scary time for me, actually.
If we would have read history books, we would have seen it happen many, many, many years ago with other viruses. They mandated and all that crap, but whatever. With technology now, whatever. Who knows what the hell really happened and what's really going to happen.
How was it for you when you when we had the lockdown where we had to be in our homes and we couldn't go outside? What was it like?
Nothing in my life changed. I owned a potato chip route at the time throughout New York City. So I was literally all throughout New York City delivering potato chips to supermarkets and bodegas. And it was crazy. It was beautiful because I love New York City. I love Times Square.
Okay.
I got to see New York City and especially Times Square and drive through Times Square during it where it was empty. Wow. It was incredible. So I enjoyed the pandemic time.
Zombieland,
right?
It was very strange.
I loved it.
Everything, but how could you love it? It was just like
I loved it. I loved that I got to experience that because I've always experienced New York City, especially Times Square. Jam-packed.
I remember when we were new to it, and I didn't know how to talk to my kids about it, and it was scary for me to understand what was going on. So I remember one day we were going to Rite Aid and. You have these aisles,
Oh, one way only.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're standing at. But we were going in, and I told the kids, listen, don't separate, but spread apart. Even before they practiced keep the distance or whatever. Was it
social distancing?
Yeah, social distancing. And I was just like, we're gonna go get the toilet paper. But if you see someone coming this way or that, we have to stay away. So it was it
was horrible.
We were looking what what are we doing?
100%.
How? I mean, my kids don't know about this. They're too little.
Nobody
to understand,
knew about it.
Why is my mom telling me to stay away? And it was almost like living a nightmare. And every day we just didn't know. And watching the news, I had to turn off the TV because it was just too much for me.
I understand. What about traveling? You traveled much?
No.
No, you don't leave the country much.
Poor people like myself don't travel.
She's waiting for her husband.
Oh, the rich guy. The rich husband.
I'm saving my pennies, guys. So when I get these 1,000 followers on TikTok, then I'll get the $3.99 donations, and then one day
I'll travel. TikTok.
You guys ever been in a fire?
I've been on fire.
No.
Kind of.
Talk about it.
These are some deep subjects here.
I
like
feel like
we're in therapy, you know? Like,
this is what you think this is.
You gotta let me know what we're going to talk about because, like, this
I don't
is
even know what we're going to talk
deep.
about. I got some topics, but we
go
see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of like this episode.
I didn't even know you were going to be here. So,
really? You didn't know I existed?
No, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know you existed, and I didn't know you're going to be here. So it's all.
You just said it at the last minute.
At last minute, I threw you in there. Yes.
So it's we're going with the flow, and it's going very well.
I think so.
Yeah, 100%. So fire.
Let's go. Fire.
Let's go. So you
What
were
kind
on
of fire?
fire. You were on fire.
Oh, real fire.
I don't know.
Oh, fire.
You told me you were on fire once.
Uppercut.
Mortal Kombat?
No, that's not uppercut. That's Street Fighter.
Was it Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused.
No, Tiger. That was Tiger. It was Yoga Flame. That was that guy.
Yeah.
Tiger.
All those.
Uppercut. So.
Street Fighter.
I fucking I think it was 2 times. One was the 4th of July.
Oh my God!
And
amazing.
I must have had something on my pants that was flammable. And my shit kicking like Chung Lee. Talk about Street Fighter to get out. Okay. And everybody stop, bro. It's just my leg. It's just my leg. I developed a speech impediment after that.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
The first time that I was on fire, it was wintertime. Again, this is a weed story. I don't smoke weed anymore, but when I was younger, I did. And I was maybe 16, 17 years old. Sorry, Mom. And I was in high school, and my boy Felix Holla, you know who you are. We're trying to light up in the. It's cold, snowy, and we're trying to light. And right?
You huddled around
yeah. We all got snorkels on. Everybody's trying to light. Then she said, and when I looked up, he's staring at me, and I'm like, "What? What are you looking at?" He said, "Bro, everything's burnt." I was like, "What do you mean?" Yo, all this was white tips. My eye.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, but I felt it. I don't know. I guess it was too much gas. And you get what I'm saying?
No,
that
really
we formed this.
I think you're a good storyteller. Or does this really happen?
It really happened.
It really happened, and
I think you're a storyteller. Yes, both. So when it really happens, the story gets even better.
Yep. Yo, these are the stories you
are
tell on
amazing.
stage, bro.
Yeah, I know.
This really happened.
That's what I have to do, right?
And all you have to do is just make your stories that you live through
gotta
extra
write a
funny.
book, Willy. This would be an amazing book. I would
my
definitely
book is,
be your first fan here.
Yeah, the name of it is gonna be Tortured Soul.
Oh, that's deep.
Damn, that's deep.
Talk about
it. Talk about it. Shit. How do you guys
deal
with?
And I would be Broken Heart Princess, if I don't get these followers up.
Oh
my God. Yo, don't
give the camera the pouting eyes.
Bands to make her dance. Bands to make her dance.
On Princess Beauty.
Yeah, just consistency is where it gets you. Literally, consistency.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm not perfect.
It's not about trying. It's just doing it.
Yep.
Consistency.
I just have a passion. Like, I know the likes and the little hearts doesn't really do anything, but it kind of makes me happy deep inside.
Well, it's just like money. It doesn't exist. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Well, let me know if that's true, because I'll go to the store and just grab everything and just tell the guy, "Oh, Willy told me that money doesn't exist, so can I just walk out?"
Well, I mean, if 7 billion people did the same thing, yeah, money wouldn't exist.
Yeah. 100%. This is true.
I would just trade you for your services. Oh, you know how to do this? You're a carpenter? Well, guess what? I make clothing. So I'll clothe you and you build me a house.
Perfect.
And she'll feed you because she's a farmer.
I am not a farmer.
No,
that's why they call me Princess Beauty. Like, I'm not doing
she does absolutely
that.
nothing.
I am not
so what is she
doing
good for?
that.
Well, put her in flames.
Do you have a fire story?
Yeah, you have a
I
fire
can't
story?
believe this is going on right now. Like, you're too much.
Do you have a fire story?
No, I don't have a fire story, but...
Boring.
But... No, wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Well, I do have kind of like a fire story, because I see the fire trucks, FDNY, and sometimes in my head, I just daydream when they're going to check the buildings or they're just driving around in the city, and sometimes just like, damn. All the things that come like in my mind, and I see them in the nice big jackets and the equipments, and I'm just like, wow. And the great thing, if I really had a fireman husband, like I won't have to see him for like he'll be in the house 4 days, 4 days,
24-hour shifts.
Yeah, so it's like we wouldn't argue. We wouldn't have any problems. Life would be just happy because it's like I'll only see him for like 3 days in my house, and then like he'll be the 4 days at the firehouse.
And then
so
when he comes to the house to see you for the first time, he's all
we'll
fired
be so
up.
excited, like we're teenagers in high school. Like, hi, babe, where have you been? And things would just be so perfect. So
imagine that.
Yes.
Imagine that.
But yeah, so that's my fire story. Just in the city looking at these hot looking firemen.
Another person that doesn't exist. Yes. So how do you guys deal with friends that you outgrow?
Ooh, that's hard, man.
You know what I mean? You've been through this?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Outgrow.
How do you do it? You wean them off? You tell them straight up like, look.
You grew up and childhood with them, and then you're an adult now, and you guys are like strangers back, right?
Well, not that you're strangers. Let's say you're cool, but then you're growing in a sense where it's like I'm trying to do better.
You're going a different direction, and it's not being about being better. It's that you guys grew apart.
You want to do better for yourself,
moved out or something like that,
and they don't. Whatever situation works for you.
Whether they do better than me or I do better than them,
usually
or
they do worse.
Usually
they do worse.
And that's not true, not in my circumstance, because the friends that I went to Catholic school, like I literally like snoop them up online, and I see they're very successful. Like they got their businesses.
Oh, so they cut you off?
No, no one cut me off.
Now, are these friends or are these friends?
I mean, my classmates. I don't really say friends. I mean,
I'm not talking about your classmates. I'm talking about your friends.
Like real friends. I mean.
I think you've been the one being outgrown. I
mean, I do have friends in my neighborhood because I constantly go back to my neighborhood and stuff. And, I've lived like all my life, but, I've moved a lot or whatever. But I always go back and see a few friends of mine, and some friends have moved out, and, some are on social media. And once in a while I'll say hi or whatever. Doesn't go anywhere if I'm in the neighborhood. And if they say hi to me, I'll be like, hey. And if they want to converse with me and say, hey, so what you up to? The same, or I'm trying to aspire to do this. Or what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, okay, great. Nice seeing you. Bye. So, I mean, you have to understand when you're a child growing up, and if you were popular or not or whatever, you have friends out there. And, some kids move out the neighborhood because, relatives or they move, whatever, they can't stay with their mommy and daddies, or they don't have mommy and daddies, and they have uncles and aunts, and they're taken away. I don't know. So it's like, kids outgrow and they leave their neighborhood, and then they become, older and make their own lives, and it's just not the same anymore. So to answer that question, I would say, well, if you see them, hey, how you doing? I mean, I can't just see somebody that I knew growing up and just like side and just keep it going. I'm going to be like, hey, even though that hey might not matter, but for me, at least I acknowledge you. I don't want to feel like I'm walking down the street and it's like, I knew I grew up with you, but I don't.
All right, of course. So you feel like you outgrew them then?
I don't believe that I outgrew anyone. Okay. First of all, Princess Beauty I am a love person. Okay. I love people. That's why I chose to work in television, because I get to have a passion and to be free and to be whatever I want to be. But to say that I outgrew, I don't understand. What does that mean to outgrow?
Okay. So I could,
of course, go crazy.
Why not? Outgrowing. So here we go. I got a lot of friends that look at me as like the old me. Right, and the old me is Party William and self-destructive, but it was good for them because it was a good time.
So they're judging you, right?
That no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they have this misconception of who I am because of who I was at one time.
Talk about it.
But who I am now is not that person.
And they want that old person.
They want that old person because that old person served them better. In the sense of it was like the court jester for them. You know what I'm saying? So I served their way of being, because I was the self-destructive one. I was the one drinking and, fucking around with stuff that I should have never been messing around with in the first place. So outgrew, or like certain friends I have, even I love them to death. You know, it doesn't mean I don't love them, but I can't hang out with you and chill with you and listen to music all day because the music you listen to.
Yo, who are these friends? Where are they? Come on, it's okay if y'all go like I'm right here. Hi.
She needs friends because her friends left her. But listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Say, listen.
No, you just want to get old.
No,
okay,
I want to get you know. No, but listen to me, mommy. Please. What I'm trying to say is they listen to a certain form. Like I love happy music.
Yeah.
And I want to try to teach you that you may like this song, but believe it or not, even if you just listen to the beat, the lyrics and certain things of the music is actually being put into your, and then you're like, why am I in a bad mood? Why do I want to fight all the time? Why do I want to be shooting and doing the stuff? And you know what I'm saying? Because the majority of the music you listen to all day is pertaining to violence and drugs and being addicted. And back in the day, it was 90s being a drug dealer. Now it's being on drugs now. Yeah. You know, I like to listen to old 90s music that was about partying and love, 80s, 70s, 60s.
My love.
Yes.
Princess Beauty.
Okay. She definitely just plugged herself in that song. I love it though. So I told you to work out. Look at that. Last minute I said, because I knew.
I'm sorry guys, I'm new to this podcast.
It's okay. It's the Modelos. Hey, if you want to sponsor this podcast, talk about it.
Listen, I'm just sipping a little, okay?
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, we've been running through.
Yeah,
you're the first one. I know, you're right. You're the first one.
This is what we do. Yeah, this is what we do.
And I have said it to my viewers out there. I am safe.
Good.
So get me to the Woodlawn train station, not the Woodlawn Cemetery. That's what I'm talking about.
Well played.
You will drink a bottle or 2 bottles of water.
2 bottles. I like it. Any last words? We're about to cut this thing off. If you have any advice you'd like to give to the viewers, or actually you could plug, how people can find you.
Oh, at Princess Beauty on TikTok. Please follow me. And I think my Instagram, what is it? Princess?
Boss something.
Boss.
Boss Princess. Here, want me to get it for you so you can do it the right way? You know, you got to get it together with what your thing is. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just for networking.
Well, yeah, but
look,
Princess.boss.
I don't get my phone number or whatever.
Yeah. She's Princess.boss.
Yeah.
She's a mother, height
I'm
5'7". Hold on, is this networking or dating? Can I do this?
5'7".
Hold on. Can I do this? I'm gonna read your bio.
Why is your height in your IG bio?
First of all, are you 5'7" for real? Because I'm 5'8", and there's no way you're 5'7".
Of course I'm 5'7". Okay. How dare you?
Okay, I'm just saying. She's a mother. She's 5'7".
I think I said that, right?
Love life. Enjoy parenthood, which is good.
Yeah.
Live each day like it's your last. Okay, we could have been talking about this the whole time. Live, laugh, and love. Heart emoji, laugh emoji, and yum emoji. Or is that smile emoji? That's yum emoji. That's a yum emoji.
I don't remember.
You just put whatever emoji.
So long ago.
It's cool. I like that though. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. You know where to find me.
Any last words for the viewers?
Yo, listen. I'm gonna be back again. We're gonna do this again.
Yes, we are. And I love you guys. And I hope you like our video. And we'll be back.
Please like, subscribe, do all that beautiful stuff. I love you. Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace out.